Hi, hello, welcome to my channel. If this is your first time to my channel, right now I'm doing a running series where I pull out from my mini eyeshadow palettes a different palette every single week and try to create a look so that I am using up my older makeup. Let's go ahead and pull out our palette for this week. I hope I got a good one. So let's see what we got. So this is the Slush 2 palette. So let me go ahead and grab that sucker real quick. So this is a Slush 2 palette. It is an all matte eyeshadow palette. There is like a ton of colors in this palette, so I'm not gonna swatch all of them because I just feel like I'll be here forever. And I'm also doing this before work, so time is a little bit more I need it. Also, one thing I will note about this palette, which is a little sad, but it's kind of, it is what it is. I would say this brand is a bit more affordable. I would say quality, it kind of just reminds me, I would say most of the shades are actually really good. I did have to dip in with another palette for like the blue. I kind of just wanted to choose a different color because there's this one shade here called Blue Steel, and it doesn't really swatch great. It's pretty not great. Most of the other shades in here are actually really good. So I would still say it's a decent palette. So let me go ahead and stop rambling and jump on it. As you see, I wasn't thinking, and I started on this side a little bit. So we're just going to kind of go back in time a little bit. So we're taking Apple Cider, which is the darkest green shade in the palette, with this little Morphe M506 brush. And I'm just gonna start working that into my crease. Next, we're going to go ahead and dip in with the second lightest green shade right here, which is called Lemon Mint. I'm just going to use the same brush, just kind of cleaned off a bit, just to start blending out that other green shade. Next, I'm just going with this like no-name brush. It's like a fluffy but like flatter type brush. I'm gonna dip into the yellow, which is called Screwdriver. And I'm just going to take that first up above into like the brow bone a little bit, just to get some brightness in there. I'm not gonna take it all the way up. Maybe I am. I guess a little bit. This shade as well is really nice. A lot of these shades are actually like really pigmented, which I do like. And then we're going to take some into the inner corner of the eye. And then I'm just going to start bringing that color over to the lid. I don't know if it's just me. I feel like I always have such an issue with getting like matte colors to stick to my lid. Like, it's there, but I don't know if it's just because I'm so used to like shimmer. I want it to be like brighter or something. I'm going to go ahead, wipe off that same brush, and just kind of a little bit blend in those colors together. This look is incredibly simple. I'm gonna go ahead, clean up that outer edge real quick, which is a little bit of foundation, apply some liner, and we'll be right back. Okay, so as previously described, the blue that I would like to use, which is called Blue Steel, is kind of bad. Not kind of, it is bad. So I'm actually dipping into another palette that I do like the blue from. So this is the Berries and Cream palette by Dominique Cosmetics. And I'm dipping into Blueberry Muffin. What brush do I want to use? Let's just reuse this one again. So this is the Morphe M506, that like smaller one. And kind of where the wing is, I'm starting off with that blue. Pulling it in. Oh, the shade is so pretty. I love this blue. I'm dipping in to Apple Cider, that like darker kind of green shade. I'm taking some Fenty Beauty, they're like loose setting powder. I use the shade Lavender just to set under my eyes and along this like wing shape. I think this actually turned out though really nice, this eye. Funny enough, it is Valentine's Day as I am recording this, and I originally was gonna go with like a Valentine's Day look, but I'm like, well, by the time this comes out, for one, Valentine's will be over. And for two, I don't know, I wanted to do something different. As you see, I did not mention, I did add some like gems to this side, which we will add to this side because this is that matte, it's an all matte eyeshadow palette, and I just feel like I need something to glimmer it up a little bit. But let me just show you real quick. We'll do that. Let me just show you what I use. So these are some gems from Amazon. I don't feel the greatest buying them from Amazon, but hopefully one day I can find like a better place to buy them from, I guess. But I like to use the sizes 7 and 8. So there's like one half whole set that I'm probably barely gonna use. But it's the most like medium size. So I'm starting with 3 of those. Then I'm grabbing one. It's like number 9 and 10. And then I will, because I don't have anything that's like, you know, probably professional, I'm kind of just using what I have. So I got Duo, the brush on lash glue, and then I just use the back of a brush. And I actually use like a sticky product. So it's just like Aquaphor or like Vaseline. It'll probably work too. So I'm just gonna go ahead, get my lash glue, and just apply some into the inner part of my eye. Grab a little bit of our Aquaphor, dab a gem. And sometimes I'll like wipe off the Aquaphor type product and just position it, and that is literally that. I don't think they were perfectly straight, but I really don't care. Let's go on to the other 3. Totally random. I know this has been like a trend kind of for a while, the whole gems thing, but I actually started getting into it when I watched Hocus Pocus 2. I know this is like going on several months later, but the Mother Witch character, I don't know if anybody else is obsessed with Hocus Pocus. If you do not know, Hocus Pocus is like my favorite movie. So the second one coming out was pretty cool, and I know there have been talks, well, they kind of made it open that there will be a third, hopefully. I really hope it's the Mother Witch character. I know she was like barely in it, but she was really cool. I loved her costume and all of that. I love it. And that looks pretty nice. I feel like it's like washing out on camera, but it looks really good. Let me see if you can see it if I do this. Kind of. Yeah. Really pretty. I think it just has like a nice shine. And then before I forget, if you are curious, the eyeliner I'm using is the Milani. She put a matte eyeliner in the shade, actually I don't know, 110 black. It's just really nice matte black eyeliner from the drugstore that I really like. Okay, moving on. We're going to take this really small no-name pencil brush, dipping back in with a little bit of that blue shade, the blueberry muffin, wow. And I'm just going to run that about quarter way to like a third of a way along the lower lash line. Just kind of mimicking the colors like we did on the top. So I'm taking apple cider again with that same brush, placing it right next to it, another third, and just kind of blending it a little bit in with the blue. And then lastly, we're taking this shade here, which is called Lemon Mint, and adding that right next to it. I might take a little more of the yellow shade, because I think on this side it kind of moved down, but on this side it didn't really. So the yellow shade Screwdriver, just a little bit to put that right next to, I believe it was Lemon Mint. Just create that same brightness. I am so curious what like lipstick I'm gonna use today. Oh, I think I'm gonna do blue. I forgot. I'm remembering now I'm thinking of doing blue. I think that will look okay with this look. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead, apply my mascara really quickly. So just still using the CoverGirl Exhibitionist mascara, very black, curl lashes with Revlon Lash Curler, all that fun stuff, and I'll be back in a second. Alright, I went ahead and just applied my base, so just the normal e.l.f. CC cream, and then just set it with a little bit of setting powder. Totally random. I'm gonna try to like start only setting in my T-zone. I was doing that for a bit, and like, I don't know. We shall see. The little bit of doing this will help me. I'm just gonna go ahead, line my lips real quick. Wow, you can't even see that. This is just that hard candy black pencil. Alright, and then for lipstick is this beautiful one from Sugarpill Sub-Zero. It's like a really dark navy blue with some sparkles in it. I don't know if I can ever feel like I see like the glitter, but yeah, whatever. While that's drying, I'm thinking of trying something I've not done in a minute, and I'm like a little bit nervous, even though like I shouldn't be. I don't know if anybody can relate to this. If I don't always wear something like out there that feels more out there to me, it's like I lose it. I don't know if that makes sense. So what I mean is I want to wear a yellow blush. Taking the Clown blush palette and taking the Carnival shade with that Sonia Kashuk small point blush brush. I'm just gonna take it kind of high. I want to wear more things like this because they're fun and I like love them. I think I'm gonna do a bit of like, I forget what they call it, that blush something where you kind of just use a couple different like blended together. But anyways, I really loved it when I was doing it. And then it's like I guess I just stopped doing it. And then I feel weird to do it. Self-conscious, man. It's like you never get over it unless you just do it like all the time. You're gonna be nice and yellow today, nice and sunshiny. I really do like this though. I need to wear more like yellow blush or like fun blushes. I think I just literally just get scared, which I think is really normal. I would definitely say it's something I feel like people don't expect of me because I do wear more colorful makeup. I like everything though. You just have to get used to it. I kind of feel like I should add some green in, but I don't know because I don't have a green. I've used eyeshadow before, which I'm planning on using the Sugar Pill one anyways, just to make this look a little bit more something I feel more comfortable with. So we're gonna take Suburbia, which is that really pretty like peachy shade. I'm gonna go ahead and take my Scooby-Doo highlighter that you all know, if you are not new here, that I'm obsessed with. I use it all the time. I'm going to take, this is the Real Techniques setting brush. I think this is actually a really nice highlighter brush. Just hit the tops of the cheeks. Alright, we are right at the end of today's video playing with the September Rose Slush 2 palette. I really do hope that you did enjoy this video. Let me know down below if you did. I think that is pretty much it. I really do hope you are having a great day. I love you all so much, and I will see you soon on my next video. Okay, bye!